we have an AFC North showdown between the 10-4 Pittsburgh Steelers, who are going to Baltimore to versus the 9-5 Ravens. Now, in this game, the Baltimore Ravens are favored by 6, and there is a 45-point total for the over-under. So that would project about a Ravens win 25.5 to 19.5. We saw these two teams face off earlier in the year at Pittsburgh, and the Steelers won a really low scoring game where they were really able to be one of the only teams to really limit this Ravens offense besides a team like the Eagles. Now, in this matchup, it's going to be a little bit different. It's at Baltimore for the Steelers. They're going to be without Pickens again, without Deshaun Elliott, the safety, and then questionable for them is going to be Dante Jackson and then Larry Ogunjobi, who might not be the most impactful players on their defense, but you like to have every piece of depth you can get, especially in a divisional matchup where these teams know you so well. They're also going to be without Fields. He's not the starter, but they do like to mix him in every now and then. So I thought that was worth mentioning. And then the Ravens, they're going to be without Nelson Aguilar, Deontay Johnson, who's it says personal, and then Jalen Armour Davis with a hamstring. He's a corner. Questionable is Rashad Bateman, Daniel Falele, and then linebacker Odafe Owe. So they're a little banged up as well. I don't think they're going to miss someone like Deontay Johnson and Nelson Aguilar. He's gotten in there here and there. But if they miss Rashad Bateman and Nelson Aguilar, I might change what my take would be on this. But I am going to take the Ravens to win 24-20. So that would be Steelers to cover the 6-point spread, and that would be under 45. I'm not with the over under. It's a little tricky, right? Because you see what happens in Pittsburgh, right? And you got to assume that low score and like Lamar getting held to that great, that great of a showing by the Steelers defense. You got to assume that that's some like, psychology, black magic. They went to Pittsburgh and for some reason they can never do well in Pittsburgh. But you would imagine now that they're at home and they have that sort of advantage. And, they had a bit of a get right game and they've played well up and, since that game, that they're going to be able to get it done this time, right? But I'm not going to say it's going to be by, having this just, explosive offense that the Steelers can't stop. We've seen them stop this Ravens offense before, and they're still going to have TJ Watt. So I'm still expecting the Steelers to put up a fight, right? They might not have Pickens, but their defense will do a good enough job to keep them in this game, but their offense won't be able to capitalize like the Ravens will. And the Ravens will pull it out in the end of the day. Like I said, Pittsburgh's not 100%. So I'm going with the Ravens 24-20. Steelers +6 and then under 45.